Welcome back to digital class, and now we're looking at remainder concept type 2, and this time is give you value first. Now in type 1 we learn about give you value at the end, but now I will give you the value at the beginning first, and you need to respond to it, then do what is happening next. Okay, let's look at this interesting type 2 give you value first. Now here says that Guangran had a bag of sweets. Now after giving 35 sweets to his classmate. Now again, Guaran have a bag of sweets. He gave 35 sweets to his classmate. Now, this round, I know exactly it is 35 sweets to the classmate. So what I actually can do is, I still draw bar model. But I will clearly label that, this is actually 35 sweets. Now, then let's read together. And 2/5 of the remainder to his neighbor. Now look at the keyword here. 2/5 of the remainder to his neighbor. This means that after I give 35 to the classmate, whatever I left over, that is called the remainder, I take, if there are 5 units here, 5 parts, I take 2 and give it to other. Means that when I draw a model, I'll draw another remainder here. Now it does not affect the 35, but I'm drawing an extra remainder bar model here. Okay, and out of the remainder here, I cut it into 5 parts. Why? Because there's 5, right? And I give 2, and I give these 2 to my neighbor. Okay, you get it? Again, 35, then remainder, so there is a different model. It does not affect the 35. And what happened is that after I give this is actually what I left, correct? Because I didn't give anything to other people already, right? This is what I left. But the questions here actually says what? He was left with 1/4 of the bags of the sweets he have at first. Now, this is important. 1/4 left with 1/4 of the bag of sweet that he have at first. Now, you need to clearly understand one thing. This one is actually what I left. Very good. And this 4 is what? The bag of sweets he have at first. Is actually my total. My total at first. Now, the key thing here again, I know that my leftover here is 1 unit, but what I left over here at the bottom here is 3 unit. One say 1 unit, one say 3 unit. The first thing to ask, is this referring to the same thing? Yes, they are referring to the same thing. So it means that these two are supposed to be the same, but they are not the same. So you are supposed to make it the same by looking for LCM. What is the LCM of 1 and 3? I mean, it's very obvious, it's just 3. So 1 I need times what? Times 3. So I times 3 here, and of course I need to times 3 here, and now I know my total, or my new fraction, is 3 out of 12. Do I need to do anything at the bottom here? No, because it's exactly 3 units already, right? And what do you notice here? Now you will notice my total here is actually 12. This is my new fraction, my new unit. But how many units do I have here? Look at here, very carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is not considered as a unit because I know it's 35, right? Teacher, the total is 12. Here I have already 5. Can I say that this is actually 7 units? Yeah, you can say that because the total is what? 12 ma. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here already, so this will be 7. And with that, I think you can see very clearly that I know that this 7 unit is actually 35. And with that, I can find 1 unit is actually equal to 5. Question. How many sweets did Guangran give away? Remember, this 35 is given to the classmate. Okay, I forgot to write here, classmate. Then I give it to neighbor. Now, classmate is 7 unit. Neighbor here is 2 unit. So 7 plus 2 is what? 7 plus 2 is 9. So 7 unit plus 2 unit is 9 unit. So I know 9 unit is equal to what? If 1 unit is 5, 9 unit will be 45. And yes, that's it. And it will be 45. Okay, I think it's a not very difficult question, but the things to take note is, again, the leftover are actually supposed to be the same. Okay, now with that, let's look at example number 2. Now example number 2 here is about chocolate, and let's see how this chocolate is about. Now Suvari, I have this person called Suvari. He has some chocolates. Now the same thing, she gave this 178 chocolates to her neighbor. Now again, I'm given a value first before all the other situation. So that's why this concept is called type 2, give you value first. So let me just draw here. I know that this is 107 and I give it to my neighbor. Wow, being their neighbor is just so nice. Okay, now I have 178 for the neighbor, and what happened is that she also gave 2/5 of the remainder to her daughter. Again, it's about remainder, so it does not touch anything about the one that's giving to the neighbor, right? It's what I left over, then I give it to someone. So I have something like this. I cut into 5 parts because why? Because there's 5, right? Of what I left with, what is my remainder. Then I give 2 to her daughter, not my daughter. Okay, so these 2, give it to the daughter. The next part of the question says what? With the remaining chocolate, again, this is the remaining, right? This 3 is the remaining. What happened with the remaining chocolate? Oops. She gave 1/3 of it to the son. So it means that out of the 3 unit left over here, I give 1 to the son. So this part is given to the son. The son will cry. Now, Dan had 256 chocolates left. This is what I left, and I'm told that this is 256. Wow, I mean, this question will be kind of easier, right? Because they give you 2 values and it makes it simpler for you. Now, look at here. I know that this 2 unit is actually what? 256. So 2 unit I know is 256. So I know that 1 unit is equal to what? Divide by 2 and you should get 128. Now the question is actually asking how many chocolates she have at first. Now of course chocolate means that the whole thing, right? But let's try to calculate some of these things that I already have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is actually 5 unit, right? So let's try to find 5 unit first. 5 unit is 128 times 5, which is 640. And of course, I cannot forget that the one that I gave it to the neighbor. So I cannot forget this part. I need to give the neighbor, right? So 640 plus 178, that would be my total. Okay? So 640 plus 178, what you get is actually 818. So your final answer here is supposed to be what? 818. Then that's it. You are done for this question. Okay? So I hope that when you look at this question, you will feel that it is slightly easier than the previous one, the type 1. And again, no matter what, these 2 concepts or these 2 type is still something that is very, very important, and you actually must get it done and you must understand how to do it. Okay, so with that, I hope and I wish you all the best, and thank you. See you. Bye bye.